Welcome guys, Mel here from Mel's Motors. Welcome to part 4 of our van build. On the last video, if you missed that, link below, so you can play catch up to where we got to. We had to respray the rear panel. Sorry, it's a beautiful sunny day today, I can barely see a thing. We had to do the front wings, front bonnet. Well, there's only a front bonnet, the bonnet, and this rear quarter. Sprayed it, stayed behind one evening. It came out reasonably good. Today we're having a look at it. So we had a big run here. I flattened down, went through to the base coat, resprayed it, and now that I've got it in the sun, I can see the shadows there still. And also noticed somehow we've got a very faint white line here where the paint's missed this edge, and also when I took off the edge tape, took off some of the paint, so this corner wasn't etched properly. So I can't leave that like that, and I don't want to touch it up. I want to do the job properly. It's pointless doing half a job. We've come this far, so I don't want to just paint that bit. If I'm going to do any paint work, I might as well cover that again. It's a beautiful sunny day, so we should be able to do some paint work today and have that dry reasonably quick. And I also noticed here we had a run, flat that down, but now in the sun I can see that I've just blown through the lacquer there, and I've gone down to the base coat there as well. This is going to be a difficult edge to paint because I'm going to need to blow it in to a line somewhere, so we may have to go here and just feather it in there. Not what I was hoping to do today. The rest of it's okay, it's all flat down, ready to be polished. Back's done, this side was okay. The front wings have come out good. I'm happy with the bonnet. Where I taped it up before, I had a little bit of a crooked edge there on the silver, but now that I've gone over it with the white, I've managed to correct that and it looks good. And I had a little blowout in the corner here where the tape had come up and I'd had an extra silver in the corner. That's done as well. So the white's done, it's been re-lacquered edge to edge. This has come out good as well. I've just put a corner on just to see what that paint looked like. Plastic, when you paint plastic, they always come out slightly shade out. I can see it, you may not see it, but it is plastic. It is what it is, and that's what you're going to get. So I'm hoping to get the plastics back on today. I want to mop the car top to bottom, so even the white's going to get mopped. I don't think it's ever been washed and waxed properly, so mopping it will bring it back to life. Be very, very careful when mopping on the edges, because it's the edges that have the least amount of paint, and that's where you're going to go through. And the last thing I want to do is paint the door, so we'll be careful with that. But I think a light mopping will brighten this vehicle up really nice. So next step, we're going to mask all that up, prep and paint that corner again. Okay, van's done. Third time. It's a charm, hopefully. All the tape's off. It's come out really good. There's no runs in there. I put about 3 coats of lacquer on there. I've blown the lacquer into the top part, so just compounding that'll blend lovely. As I said, there's no runs in there, so it's literally going to be mopped along with the rest of the van. Put the front bumper on, see what it looks like. I'm happy with it. I like the way where I've brought that line over to the corner there. I like the slope on it. Let me know what you think. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. The other side is about 80% dry now, so it's still soft, but hard enough to touch without leaving a fingerprint. This side, I may mop this side now, so at least this side's done. The reason we had so much trouble on this side is, remember when we had to back it in so we could get onto the ramp over there? Because we backed it in, this particular side where I was painting, there's no light, so I couldn't really see what I was doing because we painted it so late in the evening. So we ended up with so many runs, and when I flattened down, it just blew through to the paint, and we had issues. So I've had to do that 3 times now. Not the happiest bunny at the moment, having to do that, but now that it's done, I'm happy. I'll compound the other side. I won't do this side because I don't want to get anything on there, because I said it's still a tad soft, but at least we can do the other side. And then it's a little bit closer to getting everything back together, all the trims, the plastics, the lot. And then at the end of the estate we have a weighbridge, so I want to have the van back together, go weigh it. Once we know what the weight is, we'll do the conversion and see how much we added to it, and then we'll know what our carrying capacity on top of that is. It's a 3.5 ton van, which means its own weight plus additions that you put in it can't exceed 3.5 tons. So by the time the conversion's done, we're going to lose some weight and add some weight. For example, the 2 front seats, that they'll be coming out to a single seat, so we're going to lose some weight, but then by the time we put the plates in to make the swivel plates, we're adding some more weight, so we may be back to the same weight at the beginning. But until you add stuff and take stuff away, you're not going to know. But we've got to take the bulkhead out, and that's pretty heavy. So I said we're going to lose some, gain some, lose some, gain some, and then we'll see where we end up. Okay, so I'm going to compound this side. Compounding is a messy job. You get specks everywhere, all over you, all over the car, the windows, a lot. Just get a seat cover to try and prevent me from getting too covered. Just rip a hole in it over your head. Get some masking tape. That's it. Compound machine. In the old days, I used to use G3 or G6. G6 probably would be the ideal one to use on this. New one now, G360. So I have no idea what this means, but my paint guy said this is the latest stuff everyone's using, so we're going to use the latest stuff. So I'm going to put a small amount on. I've got water spray, so we'll keep the compound moist, otherwise you'll end up burning through the paint. Won't need any more paint work. Okay, so we're going to start with this door and then move down. Well, it's Sunday. I'm supposed to be biking today with my mate Frank. Absolutely pissing it down outside. So we decided to come and finish the van off, and he was bored, so he's come and give me a hand. Just doing the door handles. I've just fitted one, and I think it's finished the van off nicely on that side. He's doing the other locks here. They're going together. Whilst I'm here today, I'm going to mop the rest of the van. I mopped up to this line. From here, this is white and this is yellow, so you can definitely see the colour difference when you're mopping it. I'm going to do it all the way around, then we'll put the rest of the handles on. I don't want to put the handles on until I've mopped right up to these edges, and otherwise I'll get in the way. So I'm not going to video doing any more mopping. You've seen how it works, so I'll just get on with that all the way around, and then we'll stick the handles in and see how it finishes it off. Okay, see, I've got another sexy attire on today. You can see the mess it makes. Try and keep some of this off your clothes. It really helps with washing. This side's mopped, right to the roof line. Bonnet, I've still got to flat down. We'll mop that. It's a bit tight on the other side, so I'm going to turn the van around and we'll mop the back and the other side on this side of the workshop. So it's coming out good. No issues. Thankfully, no burn throughs. Those edges at the top, you just got to brush through them, get the surface grime off, and that's it. So, other side. Okay, the entire van has been mopped. Obviously it's still dirty, there's compound on there, can't wash it until all the trims are on. Trims have got to go on because the clips seal the panels. I don't want the lower seals to fill up with water. We've got the bumper corners on, reflectors are in, number plates, lights and holders in. All the door handles are on, rear lights are on. Front bonnet's being compounded as well. Just go over to that. So that's been mopped as well. You can see the windscreen's covered in compound. I managed to do parts of the corners of the roof, but I am vertically challenged, so the best way to get up there now is when we can dig our forklift out. I'll stand in the cradle, get up there and clean the roof. The roof is just full of moss. Front bumpers on. Fuel caps on, door handles are on there as well. We haven't put any of the panelling in on the inside of the doors because they're all going to be covered. I'll leave the headlights out until we wash it. So what I need to do is get my felt and cover these holes up. I'll probably replace this one as well because it feels a bit soft. Actually, it's not too bad, that one. We'll leave that one in there. But next thing to do is put all the trims on, and once the trims are on, then we can wash it. Well guys, that's the end of part 4. Going to cut it here. We haven't washed it, as you can see it's still in the workshop. That's an apprentice job, so next week the apprentice can wash that. We still need to clean the top, get all the moss off it, so forklift's buried back there, so we can't get anywhere near it. Don't really want to lean ladders against the van. Our outside area here is downhill, so you don't want to be on the side with the ladder crooked. So we're going to wait till the forklift comes out, we can get to that. Obviously we need that clean up there because we're going to be putting in a fan, solar panels and whatever else goes up there. It all needs to be clean. What's left on this for the minute is the bumper's on, the corner screws aren't in, the bottom plastic trims aren't on yet. The apprentice can get under there and do those. Back bumper's going to stay off for a minute. We're making a plan for what we're going to do for a bracket, because we can have a motorcycle rack on the back. Don't want a tow bar on there because I don't want to be towing anything, because the minute you start towing you're restricted with speed, and if you're driving 5 or 6 hours somewhere, that 10 mile an hour difference makes a massive difference. You can add an hour to your journey. So if you enjoyed it up to now, great. We're about 60 hours or so into this point. So we spent a lot of time just on paintwork, prep, plastics, door handles. As always guys, I appreciate you coming and joining us on this channel. Hit the like button, subscribe button for notifications, and notified next time we upload a video. See you in part 5. Take care guys.